Hey everyone, Wes here for Family Gamer TV, and today we're talking about Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. I've been playing it with my family and we've been having a lot of fun, but we wanted to go back to the start to take a look at all of the different starter Pokemon you get to pick from when you choose your Pokemon for the game. So we thought we'd have a look, because you don't have to stick to the one it gives you. So we got the list up. Let's have a look at these and see which ones you guys will like. So we've got Charmander, he's a fire type.
No.
No, you don't like Charmander, but he's so cute. What about Squirtle?
No.
Yes.
You like Squirtle? Yeah, he's a little turtle dude, he's cute. Then we got Pikachu, obviously. Chikorita.
No.
Chikorita.
No.
No? Okay. Totodile.
Yes.
No.
Yes,
No.
Totodile.
No.
Totodile.
No.
I like Totodile. Torchic.
Yes.
Yes, everybody loves Torchic. He's a good little chickie. And he's a fire type. And we got Mudkip, who's got Mud Bomb as a power. I like that. Do you like Mudkip?
No.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
What about Turtwig?
I like Mudkip as well.
Turtwig's got Sand Tomb.
Yes.
Do you like
Yeah.
Turtwig? Yeah? Ooh, Turtwig's in there. Chimchar, he's a favourite of mine. I like chimpanzee Pokemon.
No.
No. Riolu. Now, Riolu was our partner that was assigned to us first time out. We also got Snivey. You like Snivey?
Yes.
No.
You like the bad guys. Tapig?
Yes.
No.
No, but Tapig used to be one of your favourites.
He's a piggy.
Yes.
Okay. What about Bulbasaur? Because he's got
Yes.
Vine Whip and Sludge.
Wait, he's poison.
And grass, yeah. He's two types. So, I think we had Torchic was our main. So we're going to go with Torchic. Our cherished partner looks like Turtwig. Okay, so we've got our Pokemon chosen. Yes. Now, the great thing about this, you've got those 20 to pick from. But once you've picked your starter Pokemon, then it kind of limits what you pick as your partner, doesn't it?
Yeah, because so if you pick a fire type, you can't pick another fire type.
Yeah.
If you pick a water type, you can't pick a water type.
So you've
and
got, kind of got a bit of balance to your team, but you've got 20 to pick from. I mean, how many did you get in the regular Pokemon games?
In the regular Pokemon games, you pick from 3 and you don't even get a partner.
Yeah.
So if you pick, what's his name? The guy with like cabbage on the back.
Cabbage? Oh, Bulbasaur.
Yeah. So
That's
if
a good
you
description.
If you pick Bulbasaur, it takes out all the poisonous and all the grass.
Probably, but I'm not sure whether there were that many other poison
There
ones. There were a lot of
it
grass
was the
ones,
only
though.
poison one. Riolu was the only fighting and steel one.
Yeah, so it limits that. And then when you take those characters into the game, you've got over 700 Pokemon, like the whole range of Pokemon. I mean, in each of the normal Pokemon games, it's a subset,
They'd
isn't
be
it?
usually like 170 maybe.
Yeah. So here you've got the full realm, the full breadth of Pokemon to go and collect. And you do that in a kind of interesting way, don't you, Joe?
Yeah, so there's this, in the middle of the game, there's this guy called Ampharos.
Oh yeah, and he gives you the connection order, doesn't
Yeah.
it? It's kind of-
It tells you where someone is in need, and then when you help them, you see who they can see, and then you help them, and then you can see who they can see. And then soon you've got a big spider web of people in your
Yeah.
party.
May
And then-
I be allowed to play?
You can play, because you love the story in these games, don't you, Grace? And exploring all of the world. You start off very small, just in a woodland, then you kind of get into a kind of school area, you get taught about certain things, taken into your first kind of beginner dungeons, and then the story expands and you go out into the world and do more exploration and more fighting and collect more Pokemon. There's loads to it. And you like a lot of the strategy and the battles. There's a really cool feature where you can kind of team up, isn't there?
Yeah, it's called an alliance where all the Pokemon that are in the dungeon that are on your team, you move at the same time, and on one Pokemon, so they like go either side of him and strike him at the same time.
So
And
those
also-
alliances are really good, especially when you've got kind of variation in your team. When you built up the team to the perfect one that you want in a dungeon, and then you can pick your team ups.
You could, if it's really strong and you want to destroy him, you could get 2 super effective moves against him and destroy him. And also there's items like the Petrify Orb, which like keeps them away, and there's an orb that makes them all go to sleep.
Yeah, tons
Yeah.
of items to collect, and shops in the dungeons as well. You got to be careful in those shops, though. I got in a bit of trouble when I picked an item up and didn't want to pay for it.
And then the guy called Kenklian that was managing the shop accused you of stealing, and then he charged at you with every attack doing 124 damage.
Yeah, it wasn't good, and obviously that causes you to faint, and in normal battles you can end up fainting in a dungeon, and one of the great features is that you can then go and rescue those fainted Pokemon and save all your stuff. And was it Pelipper Island you have to go to?
Yeah, you have to go to Pelipper Island, and Pelipper owns the island, and it chooses 3 Pokemon, and then with those 3 Pokemon you go and rescue them. You had to rescue me once, didn't you? Was it Froakie, Chespin?
Yeah. Last weekend you were playing, you were deep in a dungeon, and I think you'd like level 8 or 9 in a dungeon, and you'd fainted, and obviously then I had to go to Pelipper Island, create a team, take them into the dungeon, try and get all the way back to level 8 to find you, which was hard enough because I think I'd lost a couple of Pokemon along the way. I might have been down to my last one, and eventually found you and saved you.
And luckily you didn't have to go all the way back out again. It just teleported you straight out once you got them.
You don't have to finish the dungeon. Once you've found them, it teleports you out. It's brilliant. And of course you can get that help from friends as well. If you've got other 3DS, you can use the infrared or the Wi-Fi to do that. And if you're out on Street Pass, you can get helper Pokemon to come and help you in your quests as well. So tons and tons of content in Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon. Grace is engrossed, Joe's loving it as well, and I like the fact that you can help each other out. So if I'm really bad in a dungeon, Joe can help me, and vice versa. So it's really collaborative and great for a family. You've been having a lot of fun with it, haven't you, Joe?
Yeah.
And I think he might be stealing it off Grace as soon as we finish recording. So, if you're playing the game, or if you just like Pokemon in general, leave us a comment and let us know who your favourite is. And of course, out of those starter Pokemon, which one would you pick and who would your partner be? Now, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so you don't miss any more of our upcoming videos on Pokemon and all the Nintendo content we've got here at the channel. That's it for today. Stay tuned for more from Family Gamer TV.